Hello, everybody. It's the TV Optimist here. Very good episode. Very good video today. Episode, I guess. Very good review today. I'm going to be talking about Little Bear, a show ripped straight from my childhood. Um, it's not my first animated show. Of course, I've done Land Before Time and My Friend Sticker and Pooh, which were the shit. Um, but Little Bear, man, oh my god. This is a show I watch all the time on like Nick Jr. Um, um, 5 seasons, so let's cover them real quick. The synopsis, the plot. It's about a little bear named Little Bear who lives in the forest in a little cabin in the 19th century, which drove me crazy watching this. I was like, what the fuck? Um, with his mother bear and his father bear. Mostly just his mother bear who bakes him goods, sweets and shit. Is just the sweetest mom ever. Um, because Father Bear is usually away fishing. Because it's the 19th century, he needs to go and he needs to make money for the family, and he goes and he fishes, and he'll come back and like, hey, everybody, and it's fucking, they're so fucking, I love the characters in the show. Um, Joining him are with this fucking loads. I know there's one that's a duck, and she's a silly girl. Um, Al, who isn't as wise as usual Al characters are. He's very cool. He's very like just hey little bear, how you doing? Cat is even more cool. Um, Fucking swag as fuck. Hen feels like an older lady. And then he later on meets a little girl, a human girl named Emily, who always carries around her doll Lucy, and she lives with her grandmother in the woods as well in her own cabin in the forest. And I forgot how annoying Emily is. When I was a kid, I was like, I hope Little Bear and Emily get together. I was like, I ship them. Um, but rewatching it, I was like, she's probably the most annoying character. Fucking humans. Oh my god. But her grandma is a sweetheart. Anyway, my favorite episode of season one, and every okay, just wait. Every episode's for free to watch on YouTube. Let me just say that real quick. On the Little Bear YouTube channel. I believe it was released in Canada. Was it released in Canada? Canadian Educational Historical Children's Animated Series. Um, it was originally produced for the CBC, Canadian Broadcast Channel or whatever, Broadcast Corporation. And in the United States, the show debuted on Nickelodeon in 1995, and then it aired on CBS from 2000 to 2001. Um, and I prefer the American intro. It's like a fucking cup of hot chocolate. It's so warming. It's chicken soup for the soul. I don't like chicken soup, so it's hot chocolate for the soul. Um, so fucking and I guess he is very wise, is what they say here on Wikipedia. What the fuck ever. He's sometimes pompous. He's very fucking pompous. He's cool in a way, you know. Cat's very laid back. There we go. Um, she's a 7-year-old little girl, and Little Bear is 6 years old. His catchphrase is interesting. Uh, what was I saying though? Okay, so the intro to the Canadian series didn't hit me as well as the American intro did. That song, it adds the American intro adds to the overall. Ooh, just I feel it feels good. Just put on a fucking robe and just like feel fucking warm. It's like a fucking big old warm bear hug. First season, my favorite episode is Father Bear Comes Home. After a couple episodes of missing him, we're finally introduced to Father Bear, and it's so worth the wait, and it really is. You can see just how much Little Bear missed him, and it warms my heart, and it does. It's very stress relieving, very calming, very adorable. I was so pumped to watch the show, you guys. The show that I really want to show my daughter. When she's a little bit older and actually cares about story and like just warming things like this, not just colors and shit like that. Some of the shows she watches are fucking awesome, but Little Bear season two. Um, New characters this season included a snake named No Feet who moves into Mother Bear's garden, and a monkey named Mitzi who's an explorer. Yeah, Mitzi's just like, hey everybody, and she's like a little, hi Mitzi, and has like a little fucking glass, like what's the fucking magnifying glass. And No Feet's pretty silly too. Also, we meet Emily's grandma this season, and her little dog, whose name I can't remember right now. Overall, No Feet's a welcome addition, but Mitzi sticks out like a sore thumb. Yeah, yeah, Mitzi's just like, okay, like, hi Mitzi, thank you for coming again. Favorite episode, Lucy's okay. I was really gonna say building a house for Emily was my favorite, in which Little Bear, Father Bear, Grandfather Bear, and fucking Uncle Rusty builds Emily a home in the woods, and that's where the home comes from for the grandma. It's adorable to see Little Bear and his great uncle. But you see, I had to pick this other episode for how morbidly hilarious it is. Yes, Lucy's Okay is an episode where Emily leaves Al to guard her doll Lucy. Al falls asleep and a bunch of leaves fall on her. Duck comes by and sits on the pile of leaves, falling asleep as well. When Al and Duck wake up, Little Bear is there and helps them find Lucy. Lucy finds her and Duck, who's remorseful for sitting on her, fesses up, concerned about Lucy. Then Emily does the most fucked up thing ever. She exclaims that Lucy's dead. Oh no! And then they do a play funeral. Look on mother's. Everyone's in on this game except Duck, who's just in tears, and these fuckers never once let her in on it. Yeah, like she's dead. Like Lucy's dead, and Duck's like what? And she starts freaking out, crying. And so they start like we they gather around, and they're like, oh, we have to do the eulogy, and it's like, what the fuck is going on? I thought this was a stress relieving show, so it just like it made me laugh so hard. And then when Mother Bear comes by, oh, what are you guys doing? We're having a funeral. She's like, okay, and then walks away. Oh my god, it's so fucking funny. Um, it's really good shit. Moving on, season three. Let's see what's new about this one. I'm reliving all this with you guys because I can't remember every fucking episode. But yeah, Uncle Rusty's pretty cool. It's just funny. I like, oh, it's Grandfather Bear. It's not Uncle Bear. It's Uncle Rusty. Like, wait, what? Then what's Father Bear's real name? Because Little Bear is just Little Bear. There is no actual name for him. Um, Season three. In a Mitzi saturated season, there are only a few shiny eggs in this bunch. With this episode standing out the most. I fucking hated Mitzi, I guess. I don't remember loving Mitzi. I remember going like, oh shit, yeah, there was a monkey in this, like, hey, little bear. And she does like she's like, okay. Um this episode stands out the most. After raking leaves, Mother Bear talks about her childhood. Little Bear, being the imaginative scamp that he is, dreams of playing with her as a child. Oh yeah, that's really cool. I do remember that. Yeah, she's like tiny like him with her little dress, and they're playing together. It's sweet as fuck. I love how Little Bear's a mama's boy. That's typically how it is with boys. I'm a big mama's boy, um, and I relate to my mom a lot. Um, we're both writers. We both write lists. Um, she has more of a fascination with history than I do, but I didn't mind history. But we both love to read, write, and yeah, like I see a lot of uh, the way I am now. My mom was. I get that. I get a lot of shit from her. Um, so would I go back and like play with my mom like way back in the day? Fuck yeah! Like if I could time travel and shit, and if I wouldn't fuck up the timeline somehow, I probably would. Um, but yeah, I think my mom would be super cool to hang out with. And that's like it's so cute. It's like oh, he's hanging out with his mom. It's sweet. Despite being the Mitzi variety hour for a lot of the episodes, this was still a great season for a great show. Oh man, yeah, Mitzi can't destroy the show. You can't. It's just it's that good. I remember while this loads, I remember sitting with my brother, my older brother's nephew, oldest son, my older brother's nephew, my nephew, my older brother's son. So my third nephew. We were sitting down and I turned on Little Bear and he was like, "Oh, Little Bear." And I was like, "You know Little Bear?" He's like, "Yeah, duh." And we watched this shit and I was just like, I forgot how good this show was. Little Bear season 4. After last season's Mitzi extravaganza, she's been quiet a little this season, basically relegated to Emily status. Good job, because Emily, yes, I don't. Emily only shows up every once in a while for like Emily episodes, like very special. Like here, oh, there she is. Um, oh no! Before I get into the review, just to add some length, I'm gonna write my ode to Mitzi. See, even though she was an odd character and took away my nostalgia every time I saw her, I thought she was pretty cool at the same time. She at least gave some good moments, and well, she deserved a send off, but she didn't get one. She just disappears, no one brings her up again, and that's how friendship works, boys and girls. Oh shit! Yeah, Mitzi. I kind of saw the last season, the next season. Um, she's just gone. They're just like, oh, and no one brings her up ever again. I guess people really didn't like Mitzi, so they're like, let's just fucking sweep her under the rug. And it's kind of shitty because, like I said, Mitzi's not that bad. She's a weird character, a monkey in the forest with all these other like characters you would see in in the forest. Valentine's Day. A lot of great moments during the season include a cute white baby skunk, little bear, and an owl adopt, naming her Marshmallow. Also, a fawn in one episode that, again, Little Bear adopts. Ooh, one of my favorites revolving around Little Bear meeting two other bear cubs, Big Bear and his unnamed little brother, who keeps trying to catch a blue feather. Upon finally catching it, Little Bear dubs him Blue Feather. As Little Bear sits down at home later on, enjoying some of Mother Bear's chocolate cake, he says aloud, "You know, Mother Bear, if I had a little brother, you could make a lot more chocolate cake." Father Bear turns to Mother Bear and says, "Well, you can never have too much chocolate cake." In the most suggestive way possible. That's really fucking funny. Okay, so I may be exaggerating just a little. Anyway, my all-time favorite this season had Little Bear helping out his rabbit friend, who we never see again. See, Rabbit here broke his mom's favorite china plates. To make up for it, he dresses Little Bear up as a rabbit and has him deliver some gifts to his mom and apologize to her. Wait, this isn't my favorite. Okay, Valentine's Day shows that Little Bear is a secret admirer. The whole episode has Little Bear searching to find out that it's his mom. Oh, it's sweet and it's adorable and I love it. Call me a mama's boy, but I just love Mother Bear and Little Bear's love for each other. Wow, I fucking oh my god. One more season, then this wonderful trip down memory lane is over with. You can't see it right now, but I'm frowning. Oh man, I love reliving these reviews. Wow, I don't usually rely on reviews that much. Like I try not to, but like my old reviews. But man, even then, like I called it like, oh, Mama Bear, and this next one, I'm gonna try not to cry, but this next season. Here you are, the final season, animated in a slightly different way. I thought there'd be problems, but there weren't any really. Mitzi's gone with little to no explanation. Emily, who's actually a pretty annoying character, is missing for most of the season as usual, so we got a great list of pros already. Okay, this fucking episode, you guys, is called Wish Upon a Star. Not only my favorite for this season, I actually think it is my favorite Little Bear episode of all time. So the episode starts, Little Bear's outside staring at the night sky. Mother Bear comes out and tells him it's time for bed. But he explains that he can't because he promised Father Bear that he'd tell the moon goodnight if he did the same. Oh, it's because he's gone again on fishing. Um, it's hard to remember sometimes that Father Bear has gone a lot. Mother Bear comforts him by sitting with him and staring with him, soon seeing shooting stars. They make wishes but have to go to bed soon despite the moon not showing. They make wishes silently, I think. And Little Bear, obviously a wreck about this, asks Mother Bear if wishes come true. She goes, "Oh, yes, one of mine came true." And he goes, "It did. What was it?" She says, "I wish for a little bear." And he's like, "That wish was me." And I was like, oh no, like just losing it. How fucking sweet, man. Like Mother Bear, I wished for a little bear. How? How can you? How can you not? How can you not love that? It's and what's cute is like he lays down like, oh, I feel content now. My mom helped me. He lays down and he's looking out and because the moon still hasn't shown up, he's just like, and then the clouds part and there's the moon. He's like, "Good night, moon," and falls asleep, reaffirming Mother Bear's claims of wishes coming true. Fuck. And I end the review saying, "Good God, I'm going to miss this show. I hope my daughter likes it as much as I do." Um, Thank you so much to my younger brother Austin Van Oss for requesting the series. It was a show that he watched as well. but it's such an important show for me. Like it's and reliving it and like actually watching every single episode. Like nostalgia is a hell of a thing, hell of a drug. You watch these old things and you forget all about like what, and you're like, oh, I remember this. I remember this. So getting to do that with 5 seasons straight, and then seeing some that I was like, oh, I don't remember this shit at all, but it was fun. I enjoyed myself. God, it's so fucking good, man. Um, I implore you guys, look it up on YouTube because it's on. It's. I believe it's still on there. I don't see why they would take it down. Because like I think the people that own the copyright put it on YouTube for everyone to enjoy, which is such a great thing. So please, by all means, go look it up. If you can't find it on there, I would think it'd be well worth spending money on, or you can find links or some shit. I don't know. Do whatever you can to watch the show. Um, thank you guys so much for watching this amazing trip down memory lane for me. And you all have a good one.